Okay, the next theory that we wanted to talk about and discuss is actually what we call the contemporary theories of leadership. Now, the first one, uh, the first theory, yes, the first theory from contemporary theories of leadership is actually the leader-member exchange, the LMX. The LMX theory says that because of time pressures, leader establish a special relationship with a small group of his or her follower. This individual that make the small group make of what we call the in group. They are trusted by the leader, get a significant amount of the leader's attention, and would more likely to receive special attention and privilege. Now, the theory proposed that early in the history of the interaction between a leader and a follower, the leader implicitly categorized the follower as an in or out, and their relationship is relatively stable over time. Either they are with you or they are not with you. Now, the thing is how the leader choose who is in, who is out is very much unclear. The leader does the choosing on the basis of the follower behavior and characteristic. So what we can say is that the in group or the people with the leader is close with the leader would normally have similar characteristic. The theory and research surrounding this LMX provide substantive evidence that leaders tend to differentiate among his or her followers. That is the what we call the leaders members exchange theory. You are in or you are out. The next subcategory is charismatic leaders, charismatic leadership. Now, this theory view leader as an individual who inspire followers through their words, ideas, and behaviors. This sometimes we talk about aura, kan? Aura. That now, charismatic leader. What is a charismatic leader? According to House charismatic leadership theory, followers make attributes of heroic or extraordinary leadership abilities when they observe certain behaviors of the leader. Charismatic leaders tend to have vision, a sense of mission, direction, are willing to take personal risks. Normally, they are sensitive to their followers' needs, have confidence that their vision is achievable, and tend to exhibit extraordinary behaviors. The thing is, are charismatic leaders born or made? Individuals are born, but personality traits that make them more charismatic on average. People can learn to be a charismatic leader. First, an individual needs to develop the aura of charisma by maintaining an optimistic view, using passion as a catalyst for generating enthusiasm, and communicating with the whole body, non-verbal behavior, not just word, with the whole body and influence. Second, an individual draw others in by creating a bond that inspire others to follow. And thirdly, this charismatic individual bring out the potential in their followers by tapping into their followers' emotions. How do charismatic leaders influence followers? First, by articulating an appealing vision. They know how to write their vision statement. They know how to convey the vision statement. They set a high performance expectation. They set a new set of values, new way of doing things. People will look at their vision and mission and look into binding or embedding the new set of values. The question is, does effective charismatic leadership depend on the situation? Well, a strong correlation between charismatic leadership and high performance and satisfaction exists among the followers. Now, charisma appears to be more appropriate when the follower task has an ideological component, or when the environment involves a high degree of stress and uncertainty. This may explain why, when charismatic leaders surface, is more likely to be in politics, religion, war, or when a business firm is having difficulties. Another situational factor apparently limiting charisma in level organization is actually the situation. Certain situation can limit the charismatic leader from performing. Well, finally, people are especially receptive to charismatic leaders when they sense a crisis, when they are under stress, and when they fear for their life. However, there are dark sides of charismatic leadership. Charismatic leadership or charismatic leaders don't necessarily act in the best interest of their people or their companies or their organization. Charismatic leader may have allowed their personal goal to override the goal of the organization, goal of the community. The result at companies such as Enron, Tyco, WorldCom, and some other company who's having difficulty. I think the recent one is actually one investment banker, where leaders, I would say, recklessly use the organizational resources for their personal benefit, and top executive violated the law and the ethical boundary of a business to inflate stock prices, to improve loans, and allow those leaders to cash in millions of ringgit in, I would say, illegal incomes. So it's not that charismatic leadership is effective, but then again, it does provide some, I would say, influence to how people behave and react when they are with a charismatic leaders.